when GM was on strike, and took us about 6 months to get a single door.
April Arnold is the office manager for Bill's Body Shop. The shop has experienced highs and lows with supply chain issues, especially during the pandemic. She tells me it can still be a factor at times, even after COVID.
So it was a little rough for us waiting that 6 months, because normally when we get a part, it takes a day. I order it, it's here either that day or the very next day.
One Baylor University professor tells me what could cause supply chain issues.
There's just not enough capacity to process the products through. So even if you had all the materials, you don't have the people resources to fulfill and get it down the pipeline.
So here's an example of the hurdles the body shop had been facing before.
So yeah, we ordered it in April and it came in January, and the customer had to be without a vehicle that entire time.
But her work didn't stop there.
I have to call and notify the insurance company about the rental, and then I have to call the rental company, and then I'm looking everywhere for a door, used or not, that's going to come any sooner than 6 months.
Waco economist Ray Perryman tells me the impact from these slowdowns are felt throughout the community.
It affects their revenue, it affects their bottom line, it affects their ability to serve their customers the way they want to, and it has ripple effects that go throughout the entire economy, including that sometimes initiates another supply chain issue.
Reyes adds that many of us think COVID is a thing of the past, but its presence and impact still lingers.
The current, incidents in Baltimore, where that's the biggest port of entry on that side on the eastern front, eastern coastline, and though that alone is going to be a very disruptive to our supply chain.